Hey guys, Yvette here, and I am the Witch of Willow Creek. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a walkthrough of the Liz Green's Mythic Astrology cards illustrated by Anthea Turchin. New insight from the powerful images of astrology and myth, and of course, half price bucks, $12.49. I really wish they stopped putting that on there, but let's get her open because she's chunky for a reason. Is she upside down? Yes, she sure is upside down. Okay, so here we go. It comes with a cloth, guys, first off. I don't have a big enough table for this cloth, but look at it. Just look at it. It's made of polyester. But here's the center of it. And here's, like, these are all the symbols here. Like, here's Sagittarius, right? These are, and here's Cancer. Aquarius over here. Aquarius over here at the end. So yeah, these are all the, here's Taurus. Here are all the symbols, right? It's all the astrology symbols. This is where you lay out your cards. Let me just fold this up and get it out of the way here now that we've seen it. Comes with this. Then you got your book. This book here is, oh, okay. This is what the cloth looks like. Just like this. And so this is a notepad with to record your readings. So this is a notepad. And then let me get the cards out. Are they, okay, there's like two. Not sure why there's two sets, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's walk through this. And then also comes with the book, a guidebook. Here's the guidebook right here. So you'll learn about every sign, working with the cards. There's like a little graph. It is 224 pages long. There's that. Put this back in here. I'm going to assume that these are, oh, no, see, the backs are different. Okay, so we have the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Chiron, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, the ascendant, Aries, makes sense that they're fighting, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The little copyright trademark is right here. Okay, these are open, so these are not, do I want to open and find out what, if it's the same or not? Let's find out. Why not? Yeah, they are. Oh, except for this card. Yes, they're exactly all the same card except for this card, and the backs are different. And I guess because only this was open, I'm assuming they probably just used this side. Huh. Let's see what can we see if there's anything briefly about this situation here. Okay, it just tells you about the cards. What else? Wait. Part 1, the planetary gods. Part 2, the 4 elements and the signs of the zodiac. Part 3, working with the cards. Page 114. Let's go to 114. Okay, so then you're, see, working with the cards. I don't mean to move you guys. I'm just trying to get my wire out of the way. Okay, working with the cards. Every individual personality contains basic psychological drives, symbolized by the sun, moon, planets, and ascendant, which are expressed in particular ways described by the zodiac signs in which they are placed at birth. To discover the unique astrological portrait of your own personality, lay the cards on the cloth in their appropriate places and explore the combinations of planets and signs given in part 4. First, follow the steps given below that describe how to use the planetary ingress and ascendance table, which is these back here. These are the tables. Okay. So let's see. Convert your birth time to Greenwich Mean Time. The world is divided into standard time meridians. See map page. So the map page is this here. Right. We got degrees and whatnot. Okay. So let's see. Which runs east and west from the meridian of Greenwich, England, longitude 0.0W00. 1 degree of longitude equals 4 minutes of time. The greater the longitude one's birthplace is, i.e., the further away, east or west of Greenwich, the greater the number of hours between clock time at your birthplace and Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. Determine the time meridian in which you were born from the standard time meridian table shown opposite. If you were born in the first half of the 20th century, it is possible that official time meridians in your area were not firmly established, and it may be necessary to consult local authorities or an atlas of latitudes, longitudes, and time changes such as the International Atlas or the American Atlas to determine the correct time meridian. Y'all already know I'm a lazy witch. That sounds like work to me. Thank goodness we have Google though, because I'm sure we can Google these things. Summertime, daylight savings time, or wartime must be subtracted from the birth time before conversion into GMT. Many countries use a device of summertime or daylight savings time to maximize daylight hours during the summer months. This involves putting the clock forward 1 hour. That's just, if you're in the United States, and I live in Texas, right? Y'all already know we do this shit. Which we don't. I wish we wouldn't have to do daylight savings time. Anyways, enough with that. The dates when such changes occur vary from country to country, and other factors can result in further changes during winter months. For example, in Great Britain, the combination of summertime and wartime between 1939 and 1945 result in the clocks being put forward 2 hours at certain times of year. If there is any doubt about that clock about what clock changes might have been in effect on the date of your birth, consult your local authority or one of the atlases mentioned above. Standard time meridian table. So the U.S., if you were born, I was born in Central Time, so U.S. Standard Time meridian is 90W00. Central Standard Time equals 6+ hours, right? If you are Eastern, the meridian is 75W00, and that's +5 hours. If you are Standard Time meridian Midwestern, that is 105W00. Rocky Mountain Standard Time equals 7+ hours, or +7 hours. Western Standard Time meridian is 120W00. Pacific Standard Time 8 hours. So if you're in Canada, Standard Time meridian equals 60W00 equals +4 hours. Prince Edward Island part of Northwest Territories Standard Time meridian 75W00 equals +5 hours. Ontario, Quebec part of Northwest Territories, right? Standard Time meridian 90W00 equals 6+ hours for Manitoba, part of Northwest Territories. Standard Time meridian 105W00 equals +7 hours. Alberta, Saskatchewan, part of Northwest Territories. Standard Time meridian 120W00 equals +8 hours. British Columbian, or Columbia, Yukon. I hope I said that right. Australia has Standard Time meridian 120E00 equals -8 hours. Western Australia, Standard Time meridian 142E30 equals -9.30 hours. South Australia, Northern Territories. Standard Time meridian 150E00 equals -10 hours. Victoria, Tasmania, New South Wales, Queensland, and Canberra. New Zealand, Standard Time meridian 180E00 equals -12 hours. Then we have South Africa, Standard Time meridian 30E00 equals -2 hours. Western Europe, Standard Time meridian 15E00. Central European Time equals -1 hour. But like she said, you have to go back and make sure, if you are dealing with daylight savings time or whatnot, make sure when you were born, you want to deal with that situation there. like calculate accordingly. Use the table of planetary ingresses. Number 3, use the table of ascendants. Working with the cards. If you were born in New Zealand, table D, standard time meridian equals at 2 hours to GMT. If you were born in South Africa, table D, standard time meridian 30E00 equals subtract 9 hours from GMT, right? Then using a ruler, my head already hurts. Then using a ruler for accuracy, find the intersection point where your adjusted time of birth coincides with your date of birth. Diagonal sector of the graph in which this point occurs indicates your ascendant sign. When you have found it, write it down on the notepad. We will once again use the birth data of Marilyn Monroe on an example as an example. We have already obtained her GMT at birth, 17.30 hours. To use the correct table of ascendants, US equals table A. We must subtract 3 hours from the GMT because she was born in the Western Standard Time meridian. This gives us 1430 hours. Look up this adjusted time in the left-hand column. The intersection point of 1430 hours with Marilyn's birth date of 1 June indicates Leo on the ascendant. On page 202 can be found a description of the character qualities symbolized by Marilyn Monroe's ascendant. Lay out the cards. Having noted the position of the sun, moon, planet, and ascendant on the notepad, you are now ready to lay out the cards in their appropriate position on the cloth. So I would guess that that's why there was only one deck undone, because they only used one side. They only used one card, one group of cards. So I guess these extra cards are just extras, just in case you're doing like compatibility. I can see you being used for compatibility, right, with other people. So yeah, this was the Liz Green's Mythic Astrology. Cards illustrated by Anthea Torchin. I think I said that correctly. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, check your used book stores. You'll never know what you're gonna find. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.